No, Louis! Sure. Let's go ahead and be cheerful, despite the fact we literally just arrived for the very first time at a cemetery. And your solution to that is to be cheerful. We're going to revisit this in just a moment. Well, this is not exactly how I planned on spending today, but here we are, talking to none other than an inheritance lawyer. That's fine. He's just telling us a little bit about wills. They allow you to designate what happens when either you or your entire household dies. Well, ahoy me matey. What the heck? It talk like a pirate day on top of being a Ravenwood festival, which apparently means that you can come and you can talk to a inheritance lawyer here in Ravenwood. This is the first time I am seeing one aspect of the new neighborhoods, and I have to say it was kind of hilarious because we showed up to go ahead and see what the festival was doing because we got a little notification that, hey, guess what? It's, other than a bunch of MCC, like, edits and, you know, a whole bunch of other, it's like the Thinwick Fair Day. There's a few other things going on. We got some royalties for some of our Sulani videos, as well as Smiling Salamanders and Axolotl Adventure royalties. And then through the pile of notifications, we also got the notification that it's Ravenwood Family Day! Huzzah! Huzzah! Another thing to slightly delay trying to complete the Grim Reaper event, of course. Because I'm totally, somehow, gonna make it happen, even though we're still on week 2 out of 6, and, like, it's getting late at night. My guinea pigs are sniffing my toes. They're so cute. I don't know. I had a lot going on in life, friends. I just had a lot going on in life, and I was very sick and could not put together thoughts, let alone dive into this adventure. But I think it's hilarious how we are experiencing this chaos trying to complete this adventure this late in the game. It's amazing. Anyway, we saw it's Ravenwood Family Day. It's starting at Crow's Crossing. Stop by to participate in the frog finding contest, try out the boiling death frog hot pot, visit the collector, or learn about wills and crows. Child Sims can even try gifts from the nearby friendly spectors. So here we are. Leo is not a child, but he talked to the friendly specter. I think he believes in ghosts now, but this is still a lot to kind of take in all together. He also wants to ask about wills. Wills may not be the happiest of topics, but there's comfort in security and knowing your affairs are in order. Considering what happened to his sister, I can't blame him for wanting that, and he also wants to stay outside for 8 hours. So I was interpreting that as him wanting to spend some time learning more about this new job he's kind of been roped into. Let's have him come and maybe ask about wills, and then we're going to find frogs in the fountain, which is what Nalui wanted to go ahead and do. And then Ukapanipo wants to view art and become a mermaid. Sir, I have good news for you. You're already a mermaid. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll his wants, because that's totally a glitch. He's absolutely already a mermaid. And he wants to become friends with Samara. I don't even know who that is, Uki. But we'll go ahead and just, you do you, because mostly you want to have a dream date and flirt with somebody. You people are literally at a cemetery for the first time, and this is what you think about. Well, I'm not going to worry about that, but I am going, what is focus? Read collector sign. Huh. We're going to get distracted by that sign on his way back over to the others. And then we'll see if there is more going on. And Nalui has somehow identified tuna from this man. Maybe he heard about our buried treasures and the fact that we're from, like, the islands, and he's like, oh yeah, there's good tunas there. I love that we can go frog finding in this fountain. That's so cute. And also, I don't know, thank you, random citizen. And now more will chit chat, and then give a gift to a crow. Everyone knows crows love gifts. Oh, that's really cool. Is the crow still here in order to give a gift? Gifting, gift. I'm not giving the axolotls to the crow. However, that's really cool that we can give something to the crow. Maybe a strawberry? Let's try strawberry because that's all we got. I think the festival might actually, unfortunately, be wrapping up, but I really love that it's happening at all. The Guild of Awesome Collections. Excuse me? Dear future business friend, a representative of the Guild of Awesome Collections will be here at Crow's Crossing by this sign to buy your cool stuff every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday during Ravenwood Family Day. Be sure to check back on these days or keep an eye out for the signs in other neighborhoods. Oh, so this is our collective collector guy, huh? Boy, I'm not gonna say he looks a little sus, but he looks a little sus. But let's come over here and ahoy me matey.
Hey, Koyoba.
Like, that's really funny. So there's collector signs. I wonder what that means. And McCullough, they like set a goal to reach 10,000 steps a day. I'm actually working on getting back up to that in real life too, though I know that it's not scientifically backed, yada yada. It just, I feel good when I do. And it's so good to be able to walk again. Oh my gosh, I've been very sick. Anyway, let's see. Siren's Lullaby. I forgot we could do that. Let's see. Inspiring. But can we maybe talk with him then? Like, what are some of the things? We're talking like a pirate, which is fun. But what are some of the different things one can do? Having met, sell collectibles, ask about collections. Maybe we'll like ask about collections because Ukapinipo has been trying to get his hands on money. Like good money, because he wants to buy the fancy orchid for Nalui. Because, you know, like that last fancy flower he gave her worked really well, right? Can we learn more from this guy about this? We could totally use our Siren's Lullaby to try to like make him feel better. Also, Nalui is just like cleaning stuff up. She wants to give gifts to crows. Did we already give a gift to a crow? I guess we did and I missed it. Well, at least we're getting some food. And then we want to find frogs in the fountain. You know what? I'm glad that these guys are able to go ahead and finally accomplish some of the things we've dreamed of. Yes, we probably should be working on actually completing the like Ambrosia Society newsletter, getting a cutting of a plant, all of those actually pretty vital things to accomplish. Oh, and by the way, I managed to go ahead and I got the apple and the cherry planted and made it count for the event. I just had to turn off all my mods, make a new save file, I named her like Apple, I think it was like Molly McApple, and I threw her down and made her plant an apple. So we unlocked it, but we totally did that with Leo, so definitely counting that for him. And then once he finishes eating, we'll let him go ahead and maybe search for frogs too. I really like that they're enjoying the festival. And I really would love to go ahead. The crow, your crow is off communing with the Crow Collective. Can we learn about the crows here? Like maybe a cheerful introduction? To try to learn a little more about crows? I want to learn more about collections too. This guy's still kind of tense. We don't really have time for tense people. We got stuff to do. Like, go flirt with, like, Nalui if you're gonna be like this, dude. Wow, this lady is tense too. What is everybody's problem? Are you the lady we want to be friends with? I guess we are. What? I don't know. Ask where the wind blows. Like, dude. Wow, is he still ranting? Alright. Like, we're gonna ask about collections, but you're about to get smacked with like a mermaid lullaby. I actually think that would be hilarious. I think we almost never use his mermaid powers, but clearly he wants to remember he's a mermaid. Are you just gonna like, are you feeling better, dude? Did you get it out? Hey there, I'm on the lookout for science and nature. I'll buy cool things like frogs, space prints, crystals, fossils, plants, and fish. Dude, are you feeling okay? Like, seriously, like, I mean, we've got some fish, but like, I don't know. I'm a little worried about him. And then meanwhile, this guy, do you have more to tell me about like anything? Whoops, not dance tips. I don't think I need to know how to dance for the crows, I hope. Anything about like the hobbies and skills maybe? I'm curious about the whole crow thing, sir. Is that gonna be a little bit of small talk over here, or is that gonna be more like ask about favorite animals? That would be kind of interesting. Deep thoughts? Oh, there we go. Oh wow, okay, so I don't know. Well, I want to keep my angelfish. I don't know, this guy was kind of a jerk, and I kind of like all of our animals. I think he buys it for more than we usually have, but I don't know if Ukapanipo was very impressed by him. However, he does like making money. And at the same time, I feel like, yeah, this kid's still tense and kind of in a bit of a mood. I haven't used any of his mermaid powers in so long. That was kind of cool. That was really cool. Also, the guy with the crows likes dogs. Did that do anything to him? Did it make you tired? No? Okay. Well, we're just gonna move on with life then. Samira, everyone is over here just like talking. I don't know who this woman is, but we'll go ahead and we'll just chat with her. Like, if that's the way it's gonna be, maybe we'll go ahead and share a little gossip about Booty. I know whose Booty you would gossip about, sir, but I don't know if Nilui would be happy about that. Wow, everybody wants to know more about this crow. Animal shelter.
Yanabi.
Fishing spots, trade marbles, best bait. Anything else? Anything about the crow? No, just the crows here. Like, that's all? Alright, well, let's go ahead and maybe we will give a gift to this crow. And Leo is a people person, apparently. A socially awkward people person. Boy, I have no idea how that's going to work out for him, but I hope he's happy. And then the Louis. Some people love art, but everyone loves a popular artist. Start painting and I'm sure you'll be considered a visionary. How about... No, we're good. Though she has been thinking about a different career, but we'll talk more about that later. Alright, well this is not quite what I thought would go down here. I wasn't sure what would happen, but Leo seems to have learned... I wouldn't say he's learned a bit. I kind of wonder, like... inquire about local hauntings. We'll have him inquire about the hauntings. Festival will end in 1 hour. Well, at least we managed to talk about wills. I guess that's always kind of important. Oh, and the Luffy's getting a chance to go ahead and talk to the crow. That's cool too. They haven't quite met the crow in the backyard yet.
Janib Shrafa. For Bose, Spilurf.
And then let's see. Enthuse about marine biology. Do something romantic, collect a new fossil. You know what? I think... Ooh, I love all these black roses. I think we may have these two meander away. There's a fossil! Yes! And maybe they'll go... I think that there's like a social club gathering. There we go. I don't want the club gathering. But why don't we have Nalui and Ukapanipo head out and they're gonna kind of be glancing at the ghosts. There's a lot to take in there. I think they're kind of like taking the lead from Leo on like what to do about the whole ghost thing. They might start just walking around. Oh, there's a glowing tome. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to look at that. Leo absolutely would look at that. He loves stuff like that. And I guess did we not get any reply about the local hauntings from this guy? Maybe he's just really tired now. Interest, ask about collections. Do you have any collectibles we could sell? Not that I think he needs the money since we inherited some random money from a ghost, but still. Maybe some of these apples. I think these apples might be mildly cursed, so... Oh, and we actually have a crow feather! That feels appropriate to sell the feathers here at, like, this festival. This is totally where we could sell feathers if we haven't unlocked that in some sort of gameplay home style rule, like home rule about having them. And then, wow, he is taking some of these plants for more money than they usually sell. Yeah, but I love that. We'll sell feathers in Ravenwood. unless you have gotten some sort of club, or you're in a club that has something to do with feathers, or you have like a career that has something to do with like ornithology or the study of birds, or why you would collect feathers. Maybe fashion, even though I would shake my fist hard at that. Seagull feathers. That's actually really fitting. I feel so happy knowing I finally have somewhere to sell the feathers. Oh my gosh, $2,000 worth of feathers. Oh, well. Yeah, happy doing business with you too, sir. Wow. Okay. Meanwhile, let's come over and can we place the, can we use the portable computer anywhere? No. Can we sit down? I have a feeling this thing might be about to vanish. I don't need to lose my computer to it vanishing to ghost, and I don't know if it's appropriate just to, there's literally a casket in here. I don't think you should just pull your laptop out whilst you're like over there either. Okay, all right, first time in a graveyard, that's fine. Maybe we'll wiggle this away and go look for Ukapanipo and the Louie and those two. And we'll go home. Oh, and normally I'm kind of strict about like where my Sims travel to, and we've been trying not to travel far from where Leo lives. Oh, it's not in Salvadorada, but I'm just gonna call it in the city part of Salvadorada because I can't remember what the main neighborhood is called, and in my head it's like the city that's near the jungles of Salvadorada. So I'm gonna say that this cemetery area is actually kind of close, like a train ride away from Salvadorada for now, and that maybe Ravenwood will have to we'll squint and it'll be in multiple locations. But look, just work with me here. We'll have to just kind of squiggle past that because I want to check this out because, you know, we're checking out what like Death's up to. Also, Nalui, did you just need you need a crystal and then you'll complete one of your curator things, which I think is nice. Oh, connection denied from, all of this talk of ghosts have been making Ukapanipo miss, working with the island elementals. Oh, here, you go ahead. And why don't you do a little bit of bird watching while you wait for Nalui to do her little bit of gathering. And then she found a fossil piece. Please tell me there's actually, oh, fossilized udder and fossilized what's it? I mean, there you go. There you go. So that should make her happy. And then chat with a non-household sim because she's feeling cheerful. I think Nalui is really starting to think more about what it's like to have a big influence on people. And I think Ukapanipo is, and we'll send him over here to look for frogs. I think they've had a good time in Ravenwood. There's a glow. Okay. Well, this escalated a little bit, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, kind of thinking maybe they should get lost in the swamp nearby to end the day soon, because trying to go home and wandering around, because there are a couple biologists and a merman looking at things. The Order of Lenore. Oh! Formed long ago, this society remains bound under the sacred mission to unite what once was whole. Lady Raven Dancer's Goth Tarot Deck. Lost to the winds and scattered by crows, these fragments lay hidden amongst the realm. Guided by ancient whispers, members have sought to protect these cards from before their final convergence can be made. Acting as vessels for favors, performing society member tasked to receive a piece of the puzzle. Go to the Ravenwood festivals and ask the helpers of the Order of Lenore to learn about the tasks. This is just the beginning. Across Ravenwood, one may use their intuition and exploration to complete the Order's efforts and locate the lost tarot cards. Oh! Okay, so a ghost host, death-obsessed, grim enthusiast, and a widowed father. The high spellcaster, seen and unseen. Thou art the path between. The high spellcaster dwells where light and dark share a delicate balance. Those who draw wisdom from this duality may unlock her ethereal presence. As a vessel of divine femininity, her essence and the cycle of the moon are closely entwined. She personifies magic in all forms and is guided by the rhythmic pulse of her own intuition. Oh boy. You know when you're just like, what have I walked into? I feel like when I first thought maybe we should bring back Leo's sister in something to do with axolotls, because you know they have legends of the cycle of life and death. I may have underestimated what I was really asking in messing with the forces of life and death. And speaking of which, there are multiple graves scattered through this forest. I wish for courage to face Edith, easier to manage needs, luck and love, skill gains, untold riches, a long life. I guess we could come and investigate this. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Is that an evil ghost child? Or no, she's a playful ghost child. Okay. Who drowned? That's the first ghost child I've ever seen. Because there are no children who ever have such ends in our Simlish experiences. I think that, Leo, you have gotten yourself into far more trouble than I expected. And I think, Nalui, Ukapanipo, I shall allow you to meander and wander, and they will tend to themselves while we go ahead. I don't mean to spend so long risking not completing our quest with death, but I have to admit, this draws me. This draws me with deep curiosity. Oh, evil! We got a tarot card of evil. In the dead of night, evil may beckon as a tug on one's own puppet strings. With his hypnotic stare, anyone can fall prey to his influence. The longer one stays in this trance, the more susceptible to his power they become. Leo? Maybe we should be moving it. He doesn't see the ghost. He sees that there's spots to look for frogs. Sir, you are a biologist. I could understand the desire to continue to kind of quest for these frogs. I will let you do that. Is she crying at this grave? She's sitting in front of this grave. That's so cool. I love that he's just gonna miss out on the ghost child because he's busy collecting frogs. Well, I think we'll go ahead and we will head home, because now we have indeed spent a little bit of time searching for ghosts. Have we been outside for 5 hours or 8 hours? And now the mists are getting thicker. This is so cool. Oh man, I really know that we need to send everybody home and that we shouldn't dilly-dally for too long. There's even like big old towers over there. I have no idea where else we could possibly explore. Maybe they'd be headed back into town now. It's just, it makes sense to me. They might get a little bit lost in a swamp if everybody was coming back together. Because there's a pretty nice swamp, I think. Let's see. There's like locations up here that have, ooh, telescopes outside, which would be very interesting to investigate. We haven't really looked around the cemetery, but that's not usually... Oh, I have goosebumps. I am terrified of zombies. Like, ghosts, not so much. Zombies? Oh, no, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, just the idea. I've always been scared of zombies. And now I have... like this horrifying presence from Edith. He's not even scared. He's just excited because he was inquiring about local hauntings. You know what? I think that we'll go ahead and head home. Everybody's happy. Like we have a couple people flirting in the... Where are you? No. we're not flirting inside of the graveyard bathroom. We're gonna send everybody home and carry on with the grim events. But now I know that we definitely have more that we could be doing here. And that our little ghost quester just might make that happen. Oh my gosh, now there's little spirits dancing around. Leo, you have no idea what you have signed up for, do you, friend?